Alright, so here today we got some stuff to talk about, a few things that I wanted to jump into. If you're new to the channel, like it, subscribe, it helps out a ton. I'm going to compile the 3 topics that I had into one video. Sometimes I separate the topics, but each topic is very diluted on its own, so I'll just compile them all into one video. Again, a lot of people have been asking me, like, where's the testing for the newest character? Again, for our character here, I'm skipping the testing video because there's not much that I can test for you. First, I have to pull for the character, and in this case, I'm definitely skipping this one because it's how this character works is it's a raid character. So let me just get my intro out the way. Like and subscribe helps out a ton. We officially cracked 63, imagine, I wish. 23K subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all that. It means a lot to me. And yeah, that out the way. Here we go. Now, newest character. Zwei, pretty cool character, looks really cool, everything seems really nice until you get to the kit. She doesn't have a massive use case. She will be good for raids, that's it. How good for raids? Mainly for like one meta. Because of this character existing, you can actually swap in some of the characters for the other team and actually formulate a new team off of it with, again, Snow White, and it's for Pierce and everything. It's not terrible. It's good to have for simply raids. That's it. Is it a worth it character? Hell no. I'm not going to pull for the character, hence I'm not going to showcase it. I'm going to definitely skip this one and look away. And in order to showcase this character and test this character properly, you can test it in most boss content. It's, again, for specific bosses where Pierce is a very high effect, and that, again, is for a lot of solo raid bosses. The current boss, which is Mirror, right? We can actually test it there pretty well. And a lot of other bosses also can get a nice test from it. But, again, with the Union we have over here, the shooting range, there's not much we can test. So, again, that's why I'm kind of avoiding it. I have seen some testing go through, so I'll try to show some screenshots at the end of the video and do it that way for that topic. But yeah, I do have some things that I wanted to show to you about that. But again, I won't do my own in-depth testing here because, again, there really isn't a point. As this character simply is a raid character, she buffs Pierce, she'll work for some Pierce bosses, and that's about it. That's it. That's all I can do with the character. Because, again, you know, in order to do it, you have to run solo raid, and you have to own the character. I'm not going for the character. It's very easy skip, especially with a collaboration right after this. Massive skip. But that's there. Besides that, let's talk about this. Costume Gacha got updated. We have that also. With this, Costume Gacha skin is absolutely insane. There will be a probably a advanced recruit retro on here. I already know that there's going to be an issue with this, so you're probably not going to see too much because, again, the advanced recruit retro has to be there. But I apologize, not much I can do there. On this, it should be good, but once I get to the shooting animation, I'll have to put it because I know that it's a bit rough. But again, people were saying that this wasn't worth a skin. It became a worth it skin for a lot of people very quickly. But again, this is what it looks like in game. It looks really nice. It looks really cool. Burst animation was what you just saw over there. When it comes to the shooting animation, that's where the advanced recruit retro has to hop in. I know, but you can guess what you can see over there. I'm not going to say it. You can guess it. And yes, that's literally what you can see over there. So, very crazy stuff. Very cool skin. It's up to you. I have no words, dog. It's $60, but people are like going down bad, and the amount of people on JP that are purchasing the skin is insanity. We might go. I'm not even joking. We might go like straight up #1 on the like the JP side because they're just wailing for the skin, dog. I'm almost certain we beat some sort of collab type things, dude. People are losing their mind over the skin, and JP players are just consuming the skin, dog. Makes that sound so weird, but it's true. They're losing their mind over the skin, bro. It's like, it's insanity. And this is her again, chibi model over here. Looks pretty cool. But people are losing their mind over the skin. And yeah, $60. Decide what you want if you want to go for it. It is a crazy skin. And will I say from what we saw originally to now, did my opinion change? Not really. I knew it was a good skin. Is it still worth $60? I can't. Regardless of how much it shows or whatever, it's rough to justify $60. I wish it was a $50 thing, but again, you know, I know that also $50 is a hard justification, but, you know, I still think that the $50 thing was better than the $60 thing, so at least something, you know, some sort of improvement. But again, do what you will. Skin is crazy. It's freaking crazy. So have fun with that. We have some new changes over here that I wanted to show you. They didn't even release an improvements thing. They just put it in here because there wasn't that much they improved. All they improved really is this over here. Fix the issue with Rapture icons failing to show properly in some manufacturer towers. Fix an issue where Modernia's reloading sound affects sound unnatural. Fixed an issue with mirror containers defeat animation, which to make it appear more natural. Fixed an issue where the dates in Union log are not displayed in some devices and some languages. fixed an issue with, again, our newest characters, Zwei's headset design, as it looks different from what was intended. Those were the changes over here, again, from the Goddess of Victory Nikke team. Other than that, nothing much to write home about, per se. Again, the commodities, the new gameplay, we have the new titles over here, again, for the event itself. Event is looking pretty depressing, so be ready for that. And everything else looks pretty simple. MARCIANA skin, and then, again, the ability to go for the character, and that's it. So, very simple, very, very tame update, but again, this is the calm before the storm. We did get a sneak peek of a sneak in of a costume gacha skin, but again, character-wise, I could show you the testing, but there's nothing you can really test here. It's piercer testing. So again, it's rough to test on most stages, but if you're rocking Snow White and you wanna give your Snow White team a better helper, maybe this character is the one for you. Genuinely speaking, maybe this character is the one for you. But let me show you what testing we kind of got from the community itself, and give you an analysis through that. So let's hop over there. But yes, basically speaking, this is sort of a good test. Again, I saw this floating around Twitter, so I don't know who in the end was the one posting this, because I know for sure certain whoever posted it wasn't the person who made this, because they're usually like a repost account in a way. So I don't know who had these screenshots. So shout out to whoever made these screenshots. I'm sorry in advance, but basically speaking, what we have from this, it gives you an idea for how she did as a character, correct? This is, again, the Mirror, the newest, again, or our current solo raid boss there. Again, she's not doing terrible damage herself, right? She has her own, again, attack, just like Snow White with her burst, right? That's how it operates. Just changes the weapon, and then operates like it's Snow White's cannon. And again, you run Maxwell and team, obviously someone else who's going to be scaling off that pierce perfectly. And again, you get a number around 169 and then 76, altogether getting a, I think the total, I'll do the math for it, but whatever the thing is, I've done the math already. This is around 400, so this did better. Automatically, this did better by a decent amount. It's about what, 60 million difference, and this is with D Killer Wife run instead of, again, Zwei as the character. So remember, it's what's going to happen. You have 166 over here for Snow White. Over here, you have 169, but then again, over here, Maxwell did 30 better. And again, I've seen many screenshots like this floating around, and a lot of them just give you an easy answer. Simply put, automatically, there are better characters to run instead of running Zwei as a character, correct? You're losing CDR, that's what happens. So for example, when you have her as a character, she has no CDR on B1. So automatically, D Killer Wife is just a far better character at B1. Then you look at it again, when you have to put in, Zwei as a character, it automatically screws it up. So it's like, okay, now I have to run some sort of CDR unit. So whether your B2 is swapped up or whatever, that's the issue. Is she going to be fine for raids? I think so. If you're a raiding character, or a player, go for it. Go for her as a character. She'll be fine in the future. At some point, you'll definitely be able to slot her in as a team. 100%. I guarantee you that's going to happen. But as of right now, is it worth it? Hell no. I definitely think that, again, D Killer Wife and other characters are better. But again, it's always, if you're going for raids and such, definitely a character you can look forward to. But outside of that, I definitely think that she was a mediocre character. Maybe if she ate up the B2 spot, I think that she had more potential. But sadly, B1, no CDR, a lot of lack of things. I think that she didn't kind of make it to where we wanted her to make it to. And again, she doesn't really like replace characters that are already going for the Pierce team, if that is a team you consider, right? So what I will say is, simply put, it's a skip. It's a skip from me, all right? So again, that's what I feel like. That's how I would kind of aim at this one. And again, there's a lot of screenshots floating around. This is just one of the better ones that I saw. But again, there's a lot of people that did testing, and I've seen it. They've done testing with Red Hood. They've done testing with other characters, and it's just D Killer Wife and other characters provide such a good bonus. And I will say this right now: when Private comes out with their ranking, they have to state, otherwise it's an incorrect ranking automatically. They have to state this character needs 10-10-10. You cannot operate this character without 10-10-10. I do not want to hear it. You need 10-10-10 to operate this character. She is so mediocre without 10-10-10 that it's not even freaking funny. So if you're trying to build her, be ready to just have her diabolically eat up every single ounce of resources you freaking have. So just keep that in mind if you're going for it, can't speak. But yeah, she's just in my opinion, again, if you're comparing the two, we have already seen, again, a lot of confirmation that compared to the D Killer Wife team and the other teams associated, they're just a bit stronger, right? But she's going to be good for raids. That's it. You know what I mean? So yeah, just again, quick little analysis, quick little test that's come through from the community themselves. Again, if you want to, if you tested the character and a test in the comments, you're more than welcome to. But again, I've talked to a lot of people who have tested, and yeah, it's just a raiding character. But besides that, no. You know what I mean? So take care, have fun. That's been it for me. That's the video. I just hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah.